I have a bit of a predicament here. So I've got the Raptor. Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and we are finally going to pick up the Raptor in today's video. I had some work done on the truck, and so we're gonna be going over that in today's video. But we of course have the TRX in the garage, and I've decided that it's not daily drivable anymore because of how loud it is. So, horn for reference. Ridiculously loud. Like I can't even hear myself think at this point. I guess I should have mentioned that it is snowing today, as you guys can see. You got a little bit of snow everywhere. So it should be pretty fun to drive in, I suppose. We are officially here at the Ford store. We have the Raptor, and I'm gonna pick up the truck and then we'll kind of go over everything. Well, I just finished the first thing with the Raptor, and that was actually washing it. And you guys probably think I'm crazy because yes, it is still snowing. Why would I wash my truck when it's still snowing? There is a ton of mud, dirt, and debris that is still like left on the truck from the off-roading videos. I haven't had time to clean it off because I sent it right into the shop to get the stuff done after off-roading. So this was mostly just cleaning off mud, a little bit of the snow, right? But again, it's gonna get snowed on as I drive today, but it's mostly for the mud. So we are officially back home, and we have the Raptor in the garage for the first time ever, and I think it looks pretty good in here, but I still have to figure out kind of like the total parking situation, because we've got the Raptor, we've got the TRX, we have the Wrangler coming in soon, and this garage door is usable, but it's not as usable as this garage door because there's a bunch of trees here on the side, and so it's kind of hard to get vehicles in here. My initial thought is I'm probably going to cram the Raptor as far to that shelf as possible, and then get the TRX like right here in the middle, roughly, and then have the Wrangler here on the side door, because the Wrangler obviously is the narrowest, and it also is the shortest, and so it should be able to get in and out of the tight fit here on the side the easiest. That's just kind of like my initial thoughts with the garage. But anyways, we have to actually talk about the Raptor and what was going on. So the first thing that we got fixed was the door on the truck, actually. So if you guys don't know, obviously I did those off-road videos, and you know, I didn't do anything too crazy in the videos, but obviously some things can happen, and the door was slightly misaligned after the off-roading, so we got the top portion fixed. The bottom portion, however, I don't know if you guys can see here on camera very well. I'll pop here on the other side. You can see it's still kind of like raised up a little bit here. So I got to get that fully realigned, and the way that I have to get that realigned is I'm actually going to take it into Tron, and when they redo parts of the wrap, I'm going to have them take apart the door again and then put it back together, and that should fix the problem. And then we don't have any more dangling things here in the back, as you guys can see. Everything is A-OK, and yeah, still quite a bit of dirty stuff here on the truck. I tried my best to clean it, but it's kind of difficult. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, the mud flap. So we obviously have this reattached. So that's all taken care of. And last but not least, bed liner. This is the one I forgot to mention about. It was actually the most expensive thing of everything. So I finally got bed liner here in the Raptor. Rhino lining, as you guys can see. I think I should get like sponsored by them at this point, because I think I've done like I've done like 3 trucks with Rhino lining now, and so Rhino linings, you need to sponsor me, because I'm showing like, you know, tens of thousands of people that I use your product on my truck beds, just saying. But yeah, great product, and now the Raptor bed's protected, so I don't have to worry about the paint getting scratched underneath or anything, you know, causing rust and all that kind of stuff. And so yeah, that's the first part. And I guess that apparently I can't talk, and so we're gonna talk about the Raptor build moving forward now. So I still haven't heard anything back from Tuscany, and so I've kind of just like, I mentioned this in other videos, I've pretty much just given up hope on the whole idea of them converting my Raptor to a Shelby Raptor, and I don't know why they haven't gotten back to me, because like, I wasn't asking for like a free Shelby Raptor build. I was just saying, hey, would you guys be willing to turn this into a Shelby Raptor, obviously for a cost, but would you guys be willing to do it? And yeah, crickets. So I've decided that I'm going to build a knockoff Shelby Raptor since that route doesn't seem to be working. And so that means that I'm going to part out everything on the Raptor. So we're first going to start with bumpers, most likely. And then once I get the bumpers figured out, then we'll do the chase rack, just like what the Shelby Raptor has. And then the tire carrier in the back, so we'll have 2 spare tires that I'll have to figure out. Well, I already have 1 spare tire, it's underneath the truck, as you guys can see. And there it is. So what I'll probably have to do is just talk to Ford and order out a new wheel, and then get those 2 wheels wrapped, obviously, so they match these ones. But anyways, pop those in the rear. And then obviously I gotta get a 37 as well, so it'll probably be expensive, but I think we'll be able to figure it out. So yeah, anyways, that'll be the next part. And then obviously all those bumpers and the rack and everything all come with lights. So obviously get all the lights associated with it. So like the light bar on the rack, the lights in the back of the bumper, and then the lights for the front. And also, we can't see the front of the truck because, well, truck's kind of smushed in here. It fits, but just barely because of this little shelf thing there in the back. And then the next part of the Shelby Raptor is obviously the tune. So they tune the truck to 525 horsepower. I think we can go higher than that. I don't know how high we can go reliably, but that would be the next part, is to tune the truck. So do all the stuff under the hood to make it so we get, more turbo noise, blow off, all that fun stuff, and then get more power. I think that we should be able to at least get what the Shelby Raptor has, if not more, maybe 600 horsepower or something like that. That'd be cool, 600 horsepower with the Raptor. I mean, at that point, I think it'd probably be just as quick as the TRX because of the power loss you get with having 4-wheel drive in the TRX. It's just my personal guess. So maybe that'll be the goal, is make the Raptor as quick as the TRX. And then the next part of the Shelby Raptor is obviously they do aftermarket wheels, and then they do the 37s, but this already has 37s, so we're just gonna keep the stock wheels and the stock tires. I know that's lame, but at the same time, the stock setup is so good, why would I change it? It looks amazing. Look how cool that looks. And it gets the job done. So I don't know. I don't see the point in changing it. And then the next thing they do, typically in Shelby Raptors, is they do race series shocks. Now, Fox hasn't released anything yet, so we're just gonna have to sit on stock suspension for the time being. So yeah. And then the next thing they do is they do the interiors on the vehicles, where they'll usually they keep the door panel the same, but they basically will change out the whole seat setup. I don't want to do that because I've got the blue package, because I have a 37 package that's a 21. And so I'm just going to keep the interior stock. So I know it's kind of lengthy. So it's basically going to be a Shelby Raptor on the outside, but then the inside's not going to be. And again, put that in quotes because it's not a real Shelby Raptor, but I think that's the only way I'm going to be able to do this, to where we'll be able to get it to look just like a Shelby Raptor, but it won't be a Shelby Raptor, basically. Oh, and also, maybe an exhaust. I have been talking to AWE about doing an exhaust on the Raptor, but that's still up in the air at this point to whether or not I'm going to do that. Probably will, because the exhaust in the TRX is amazing, and so why not another one? I guess since it's an update video, we'll give a quick house update. So we have the little kitten. Buttons. Hello, little kitten. Goodbye, little kitten. This door, man. This is what happens when you buy a used house. You got things. And then we got Zipper. Zavipper. We have a bunch of garbage here in the kitchen area. What do you think about the garbage zipper? He doesn't know. Anyways, let me think. Updates for the house. I don't think there's been anything too... Oh, we have a couch finally. You guys have probably seen this in the Ben Hardy show. This is the couch I've been sitting on. Got my whole little setup right here. There's a bunch more stuff. So you guys can see over here, just haven't taken anything out yet. So there's a lot, I guess there's some future updates once things get put together and everything. And you guys can see my new workstation here. So I moved to the floor because it's more comfortable than the other workstation, which is in this little camping chair and on this table, because I'm lower than the table. So it's I don't know, it's weird and uncomfortable and all that kind of stuff. So I, yeah, basically moved. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think so. So I guess that the update so far for the house is boring. But it's an update nonetheless. Also, still snowing quite a bit. But at least it's, look at this view. Pretty. Get the trees and the snow and, I don't know, pretty nice. Well, this vlog about the Raptor is now turning into Ben Hardy's errands. So I just went and got a gym membership down here because I didn't have one. Obviously, moving down here, have to get settled in, and that is a very important thing for me to get settled in and have a proper gym membership. So I have a place that I can work out and all that stuff. But now that I have the membership, that means I have to go get all of my gym equipment, which is at my mom's house because I still haven't I'm living in the new house, but I haven't like fully moved out as in I haven't gotten all my stuff out. So we're driving up there so that I can get that, and then yeah, it'll be interesting. We are at the old house, as you guys can see in the old review driveway, and I picked up a bunch of stuff including clothes and frozen chicken. Can never do with that frozen chicken tenderloins. Doesn't that sound so appetizing? And also weird stuff like this. This is for calluses. If you weightlift, you understand. And these cheap wireless headphones. I don't know what I'm even going to do with these, but, well, I have them, and so, yeah. Anyways, let's head out. Well, I suppose this is going to cap off today's video. I have officially made it back, and it's still snowing down here. It's not fair. See, like, you know, up at the old house, it's, you know, clear skies, it's like 40 degrees, and then down here it's like 30 degrees and snowing. I know I made the right choice, but at the same time, I don't know. Also, I have a bit of a predicament here. So I've got the Raptor, like, as far back as I possibly can manage without hitting the little cupboard thing. And then I have it as close as I can to the shelves here. I mean, I guess I could get like a little bit closer, but like this is, I feel like pretty close. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hit the T-Rex like through here, through this space here. So like, I am hoping that I can fit the T-Rex in this space. If not, I'm gonna pull with the second plan. The second plan is the T-Rex is gonna be in this garage bay area, even though it's kind of difficult to get it back here. The T-Rex will be parked here, Raptor will be there, and then the Jeep, when that comes in, will be here because I know for sure the Jeep Wrangler will fit in that area because of its width and length. I'm just not so sure about the T-Rex because the T-Rex is it's a girthy boy, and I just don't know if it'll fit. But anyways, that's gonna sum things up for today's video. Hopefully you guys liked going on errands with me and the updates on the Raptor. And yeah, hopefully the build progresses in the near future. And also one of my neighbors is in like a, what are they doing? I don't know what they're doing, but I love this neighborhood. Anyways, I'll see you guys.